Good morning children, this is Mrs. Ranjana Subba. Hope you all are fine. Today we will do page number 5 and 6. There are 7 rules to change singular nouns to plural nouns. Rule number 1. To change most singular nouns to plural nouns, we add s. For example, spoon, spoons, tiger, tigers, fork, forks, nurse, nurses, hillside, hillsides, uncle, uncles, trap, traps. Rule number 2. For noun ending in sh, ch, s and x, we add es. For example, brush, brushes, branch, branches, box, boxes. Rule number 3. For nouns ending with the letter y, after a vowel a, e, I, o, u, we add s. For example, boy, boys, toy, toys. Rule number 4. For nouns ending in y, after a consonant, we change the y to I and add es. For example, reply, replies, story, stories. Rule number 5. For nouns ending in o, after a vowel a, e, I, o, u, we add s. For example, studio, studios, radio, radios. Rule number 6. For nouns ending in o, after a consonant, we add es. For example, hero, heroes, tomato, tomatoes. And rule number 7. For nouns ending with the letter f or fe, we change the f or fe to ves. For example, knife, knives, wife, wives. And some nouns are exceptional. For example, sheep and deer, they don't change their form. And other exceptions are child, children, mouse, mice. Now you have to do question B of page number 5 in your notebook by writing plural form of the nouns in red. Next we have kinds of sentences. Children, we already know what is a sentence. A group of words which makes complete sense and expresses our thoughts is a sentence. When we speak to someone, we speak in complete sentences. While writing a sentence, we begin it with a capital letter and end with a full stop. So, let's learn the kinds of sentences. There are 4 kinds of sentences. It is statement or declarative, interrogative, exclamatory and imperative. First is declarative or statement. Children, when a sentence tells us something, it is called a statement. A statement always ends with a full stop. For example, the sun rises in the east. Mrs. Dola Sarkar Sinha is the principal of our school. Here, both the sentences ends with a full stop and both of them are merely stating the fact. Therefore, these are statements. Next is interrogative sentences. When a sentence asks something, it is called an interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence always ends with a question mark. For example, which school do you go to? Are we going to the market today? Both sentences ends with a question mark. Both of them are questions. So, it is an interrogative sentence. Next is exclamatory sentences. This is a sentence that expresses a strong feeling, a strong emotion, or a sense of urgency. This type of sentences ends with an exclamation point or exclamation mark. For example, watch out for that car. Urgency. I loved that movie. Emotion. What an exciting game that was. Feeling. And the last is imperative sentences or command. This is a sentence that tells someone to do something, requests, or gives a command. This type of sentence ends with a period or full stop. For example, open the door, note down your homework, please give me a glass of water. The last question in grammar is framing questions with do, does, did and was. Before framing questions, let me explain you when to use verb do. The verb to do has 4 forms: do, does, did, done. For framing questions or to make an interrogative sentences, we use the auxiliary do, does and did. We use do and does for making questions in simple present tense, and we use did in making questions in simple past tense. Do is used with I, you, we, they. Does is used with he, she, it, with names of persons like Rohan, Mr. Sharma, etc. To make a questions in simple present tense, we normally put the auxiliary do or does at the beginning of the sentences. For example, you have a pen. With you, do is used. So, do you have a pen? Next example is he likes playing football. With he, does is used. Does he like playing football? Here we will not use s in like. One more example. Mr. Das has a new computer. Does Mr. Das has a new computer? Did is used for framing questions in simple past tense with all. I, you, we, they, he, she, it. But we have to change the verb from past to present form. For example, she enjoyed reading the story. For example, she enjoyed reading the story. Did she enjoy reading the story? Here we will write enjoy in place of enjoyed because the auxiliary did in the beginning already showed that question is in the past tense. And one example with use of was. Ali was late for school. Here we will place the helping verb was at the beginning of the sentence for framing question. So we will write was Ali late for school? Now our first chapter is over, children. Thank you and have a great day.